Oh, killer. It's like that, killer? Oh, yeah, it's like that. You know, I don't like to keep y'all on. This lesson, this class up in middle school, it's gonna be a lot. But you're gonna have to write down. Check it like a red nose, get through it. You know what I'm saying? Put my coffee up. Clock in. So, y'all know this killer looks. We take a killer look at everything. J.F.K, conspiracy, all kind of shit like that. That's right off. Coloring, y'all know some shit been dropped today. You know, I think it's everything. You know, man, you never gonna know everything. Y'all already know that shit. I'm killing. Welcome to Killer Looks. Y'all already knew that. Didn't know? Thanks for stopping by the channel today. Welcome to the family. Everybody welcome. Y'all strong working together.
Damn, killer. It's so good.
November 22nd, 1963. The air was crisp in Dallas, Texas, as if the heavens themselves held their breath. Planetary alignments with omnibus. Saturn and Aquarius, a harbinger of upheaval, and the sun in Scorpio, signifying secrets soon to be revealed in blood. President J.F.K. motorcade weaved through Dealey Plaza, a site of geomantic significance, lying on the 33rd parallel, a number sacred to the Freemasons, and deeply embedded in the law of hidden power. Crowd was electric, hands are waving, voices cheering, hope and optimism radiating like an astral current. 3 shots rang out. Unholy trinity of destruction. The young president lurched forward, then back. Crimson erupting from his skull like an all-chemical transmutation of flesh to spirit. Jacqueline Kennedy, clad in blood-stained pink, a hue resonant with Venus, goddess of love and sacrifice, climbed onto the back of the limousine, reaching desperately for something unseen, something beyond the veil of mortality. What followed was the most controversial initiation rite in American history.
And now for the next 30 minutes, as the world turns.
And I gave it a great deal of thought, Grandpa.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States.
The word was told that a single man, Lee Harvey Oswald, his name an anagram, Old War's Deadly Hell, had fired 3 shots from the Texas school book depository. an edifice resembling a temple of hidden knowledge. He acted alone, they said, a lone wolf, cursed, fool on the fringes of society.
Let's keep it quiet. We'll all get it. Pull it down. Has the gentleman been identified?
Yes, sir. He's been identified for killing the officer.
Right. Has any identification been attempted for the killing of the president?
Not yet.
Did you shoot the president?
I didn't shoot anybody, sir. I haven't been told what I'm here for.
You have a lawyer?
No, sir, I don't.
I like some legal representation. These police officers have not allowed me to have any.
I don't know what this is all about.
Kill the president?
No, sir, I didn't. People
How'd you get the plan?
Sir?
Did you shoot the president?
I work in that building.
Were you in the building at the time?
Naturally, if I work in that building, yes, sir.
Back up, man. Did you shoot the president?
No, they're taking me in because of the fact that I lived in the Soviet Union. I'm just a patsy.
It was a calculating man who slew the president of these United States today. He had to be. The shots that killed the president and severely wounded the governor of Texas came from a predetermined spot, with a clear view of the motorcade as it passed.
Oswald was paraded in front of the press. He had just been charged with the murder of Officer Tippit, and he was about to be charged with the assassination of President Kennedy.
Or what role Oswald might have played in the shooting. It does hold the answer to whether or not President Kennedy was killed by a lone assassin. Simply stated,
I really don't know what the situation is about. Nobody has told me anything except that I'm accused of murdering a police chief. I know nothing more than that, and I do request for someone to come forward to give me legal assistance.
Did you kill the president?
No, I've not been charged with that. In fact, nobody has said that to me yet. The first thing I heard about it was when the newspaper reporters in the hall asked me that question.
You have been.
Nobody said what?
Sir?
You have been.
Nobody said what? Okay, man. Okay.
What did you do in Russia?
A policeman hit me.
In Dallas, the prime suspect still is being questioned. He is 24-year-old Lee Oswald of Dallas, a former Marine who spent some time in Russia, who at one time had applied for Soviet citizenship. He has been associated with the Fair Play for Cuba Committee.
Shooting himself, and Dallas Police Chief J.F.K describes him as a stoic individual who admits nothing. He believes he's being held because he once lived in Russia. Oswald, who said 2 years ago he wanted Russian citizenship, was fined $10 recently in New Orleans for distributing communist literature. He's married to a Russian woman who was brought to the police station with their small daughter and his mother, who lives in a Dallas suburb. She was also questioned and said, "I am heartbroken about this. He is really a good boy." Oswald's only comment to the world at large since his arrest has been a denial.
Before he could utter the true secrets, he was ritually sacrificed, gunned down on live television by Jack Ruby.
He's been shot. He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot. There's a man with a gun. Absolute panic. Absolute panic here in the basement of Dallas Police Headquarters. Detectives have their guns drawn. There is no question about it. Oswald has been shot at point-blank range, fired into his stomach.
He is shot. He is shot.
Oswald. It is Oswald. Was that the man that shot the man, or do you know?
That is the man that shot the man.
The man whose name evokes the philosopher's stone, the magnum opus of the alchemist. Ruby, an underworld figure with ties to the mafia, who themselves steeped in ancient rites of Omerta, carried out a sacrifice, duty as a guardian of the hidden truth. The initiates of hidden knowledge, murmured in shadows, Witnesses told conflicting stories, but there was silence. One by one, mysterious car crashes, sudden heart attacks, unexplained suicides. The grassy knoll theory became a mantra in esoteric circles. For those who knew that the ancient rites always demanded multiple participants, 2 knives to consecrate the sacrifice, 2 hands to anoint the chosen victim. The CIA, the FBI, the Mafia, all were players in this grand and sinister ritual of power. This magnum opus of the Black Lodge, which much like the Black Lodge in David Lynch's Twin Peaks, for those who dared to question the official dogma, was cast out. Branded heretics, conspiracy theories, dismissed as madmen babbling into a deep abyss. Then came March 18, 2025, the day of revelation. The apocalypse, in the true sense of the word, unveiling. The U.S. government declassified 80,000 pages of the J.F.K. assassination file. And just like that, the shadow was stretched long and deep, revealing cracks in the foundation of the official mythos. Cracks that had always been there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the adept to decipher. The newly released files pried open a Pandora's box, not just of political intrigue, but of occult machinations that stretched far beyond mere governance. These pages spoke of secret intelligence cover-ups, alliances forged in the blood, and a conspiracy that spiraled downwards into the black abyss of history. Amongst the most chilling revelations that there was an anonymous phone call to a small British newspaper, a cryptic warning of the 25 minutes before Kennedy was shot. How could a voice across the Atlantic, severed from time and space, have foreknowledge of the assassination? Final proof that Kennedy's death was woven into the fabric of reality long before that fateful day. The files revealed Oswald not as a lone assassin, but as an initiated pawn, marionette in the grand ritual, a soul ensnared in the web of espionage, occult surveillance, Cold War necromancy. His meeting with KGB agent Valery Kostikov, a specialist in sabotage and assassinations, was no mere coincidence, motherfucker. In the language of the unseen, such meetings were not just matters of state, but of fate. The CIA and the FBI knew of this, and yet they remained silent. Was this mere negligence, or was Oswald the chosen vessel, the scapegoat sacrificed upon the altar of the hidden power? The layers of deceit peeled away, revealing a shadow government, an egregore of control watching Oswald for months before November 22nd, 1963. The grassy knoll, long whisper of and hushed tone, was confirmed and filed. More than one shooter, more than one hand upon the dagger, the Zapruder film, long dismissed as inconclusive, became an occult codex. Its truth burning into the minds of those who dared to see. The way Kennedy's head snapped backwards defined the physics of a shot from behind. And then the darkest revelation, executive action, a classified CIA program designed to eliminate political figures deemed a threat to the grand design of things. Kennedy had vowed to shatter the CIA into 1,000 fucking pieces. But those who seek to break the chains of the great work are often offered as sacrifices to the demiurge of control. Was Oswald nothing more than a fool and the A man cast into the abyss by the will of the magicians behind the veil. The rabbit hole deepened, spiraling through the labyrinthine corridors of power, revealing a sinister nexus between the CIA and the Mafia. A network of power far older than America itself. They were not just conspirators, but practitioners of the hidden arts. Men who understood that blood was the key to the dominion. Jack Ruby, the Grim Reaper in wings, the man who silenced Oswald before he could speak, was far from a mere patriot. He had been in direct contact with the great sorcerers of crime, Santino Trafficante, Carlos Marcello, men who walked in shadows, speaking in the tongue of ancient vendettas. And then, as always, the final curtain. Jack Ruby alone in the cell, whispering in the void, "You wanna kill me? Dead man." Right. The ritual had to be completed. His health mysteriously collapsed. A sudden aggressive cancer devouring him from within. Touch of an unseen poison. His dying words, a plea to be taken to Washington, D.C. to testify. But his pleas, like the prayers of the damned, were ignored. On January 3rd, 1967, Jack Ruby died, his truth buried with him. The newly declassified files confirmed what many have long suspected. The J.F.K. assassination was not the work of a lone gunman, but a carefully orchestrated execution, a ritual sacrifice for the preservation of power. But not a question lingers in the air like a specter from the past. If the CIA had the means and the motive to eliminate Kennedy, who else these motherfuckers silent? Fast forward to July 13, 2024, the attempted assassination of Donald J. Trump. A bullet grazed his fucking ear, just inches from rewriting history in blood. The assassin, Thomas Matthew Crook, quickly gunned down, but the real mystery wasn't in the bullet. It was in the aftermath. His family home upon investigation was eerily devoid of silverware, no forks, no spoons, no knives. A house lived in but missing its basic necessities. Was it a prop? A set piece? Hastily thrown together to sell a story? Was the assassin a plant, a pawn, a patsy, just like Oswald before him? Then in the background, this modern day war, Elon Musk, a man who has repeatedly defied the system, dismantling the old guard with disruptive technology and challenging the very intelligent networks that once controlled the world's narrative. A man who in recent years has had multiple assassination attempts against him. The details remain shadowy, but the intent is clear. Musk is the motherfucking target. Trump is the motherfucking target. The same forces that buried Kennedy, that tried to erase Trump, have been working in the dark to remove him as well. But they failed, and Trump knows why. It was just never about the past. It was a warning about the present. A revelation of a system that still operates in the shadows. The same machine that took down Kennedy, the same forces that staged coups, the same forces that staged coups, assassinated leaders, manufactured wars, they still motherfucking here. They ain't went nowhere. And Trump, now with Musk at his side, has vowed to dismantle that system once and for all. Files are just not declassified to show us the past. They were declassified so we can see what is happening now and again. Kennedy wanted to shatter the CIA into 1,000 pieces. They killed him for it. Trump vowed to do the same. What y'all think is gonna happen? Man, I started looking at all that shit and was just like, And it still is a lot. And y'all know that shit we ain't never gonna fucking see. Bring all that heat, and bring all that bang in the format. We can sit down in class and just study guide it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all leave y'all comments, what y'all think. If y'all looking at the file, talk a little conspiracy. Y'all know that shit never smell fucking right. Y'all get with Killer. Y'all share the video. Y'all like the video. Y'all help us get fucking relic school out there to get more fucking views on shit. I'm gonna be out one time. Chill out.
They're gonna be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Swing low like a gold-plated crucifix. Holy heart, hang Christ on a Cuban link. Do it my way, do it my way. Blood in my veins, the Messiah is alive. You can hear her in my swing low like a gold-plated crucifix. Holy heart, hang Christ on a Cuban link. Do it my way, do it my way. Blood in my veins, the Messiah is alive. You can hear her in my.
I've been carving at this marble stone like Michelangelo since I was like 10 years old, and I was almost at the end of my wits when I saw my truth unfold. I was 25 years old, had that quarter-century glow. Safe and sound, box in the home. What you gonna say to me now? Ace at the crown, I straight to the ground, cause I miss my life, aiming straight for the crown. The higher the climb is the greater the fall. Stiffer the drink is the deeper you sleep, and the more you put in is the more you withdraw, and the more things blur is a clearer I dream. Rely on me like the words of a saint, and nothing kill quicker than the burden of hate. The circle of time is the curve of your faith. It's pretty abstract, but I fuck with the shape. Loch Ness monster, horns in a cape, flames of fury in the devil's face. And once you've conquered all that credulous race, the world ends cause you were 4 minutes late. Going safe and sound, fox in the hell. What you gonna say to me now?